In this guide, we'll share a clear working image of the Samsung S26 Ultra S948B UFS ISP pinout and test points so that you may be able to flash firmware/ROM dump using ISP pinouts, remove FRP lock, unlock MDM locks from Samsung S26 Ultra S948B, fix dead boot issues, or reprogram the UFS chip using one of the many ISP-compatible boxes such as Flash 64, UFI Box, and Easy JTAG Box. We will also provide details on connecting the ISP pinout to a proper UFS programmer box. What is ISP pinout? ISP is short for in-system programming. This means you can communicate directly with your memory chip, e.g., eMMC or UFS, while still in the system, i.e., without removing the chip from the circuit board or chip off. Using special soldered jumper wires attached to either test points or resistors on the logic board, you can bypass the bad CPU, then read the information right out of the memory chip using one of these programmer boxes, such as Flash 64, Easy JTAG Plus, Medusa Pro II, or UFI Box. Samsung S26 Ultra S948B UFS ISP pinout image. The test points are located on the main motherboard, near the UFS memory chip area, as shown in the inset image. To get to the points, you might have to remove the protective mask or a small section of the EMI shielding. UFS ISP pin labels you need. RST reset. SOP, transmit data positive. SON, transmit data negative. RXOP, receive data positive. ROXON, receive data negative. GND, ground, connect to any ground point. When repairing dead boot problems, especially on devices like the Samsung S26 Ultra S948B, the Easy JTAG Plus and UFI Box dongles are great for mobile repair. They are important for scenarios where the phone has been incorrectly flashed, does not display the startup logo, and is no longer responding to power. Required tools for ISP pinout. Make sure your bench is set up with the right tools before making jumpers. UFI Box, Easy JTAG, or Medusa Pro, 0.1 mm, 0.3 mm jumper wire. Fine-tip soldering iron. Isopropyl cleaner, IPA 99%. Soldering flux. Multimeter, for checking continuity. How to connect Samsung S26 Ultra S948B ISP to the UFS box. Remove the battery from the phone. This is extremely important to prevent voltage conflicts. Clean the PC board area with isopropyl alcohol. Connect jumper wires to RST, SOP, SON, RXOP, and ROXON points with care using solder. Connect the wires to your UFS/eMMC tool according to the tool's pinout. Double-check each wire using a multimeter to ensure there are no shorts. Connect to UFI or Easy JTAG. In the UFI or Easy JTAG software, select Identify UFS eMMC. Now use the operation you want. User partition, special task, reset FRP. If you have the right connection, you will see the UFS chip information in the tool window. Frequently asked questions. What is the Samsung S26 Ultra S948B ISP pinout? The Samsung S26 Ultra ISP pinout allows technicians to connect directly to the phone's UFS memory chip without removing it from the motherboard. No chip off required. What tools are needed for this process? You need a professional UFS programmer box and accurate soldering tools. Boxes: Easy JTAG Plus, UFI Box, Medusa Pro, or Flash 64. Tools: 0.1 mm jumper wire, a fine-tip soldering iron, and a multimeter. What if my device isn't detected? Recheck your soldering for loose wires. Check the wires are as short as possible to prevent data loss. Verify that you have correctly connected the GND, ground. Do I need to remove the battery before connecting to the ISP? Yes. Always disconnect the battery before soldering or connecting to a UFS box. Who should use Samsung S26 Ultra S948B ISP? Professional mobile technicians. Experienced hardware repair engineers. Technicians with proper UFS tools.